either go straight through the wall in my living room, or I just open the door by the door handle of my front door and I walk out to my front porch. Now, when I get to my front porch, from this point, I can see very clearly. My third eye is completely opened up and I can see all of my neighbors' houses perfectly clear. There is no more darkness clouding my vision. Now, the clarity of the astral projection depends. Sometimes I can go outside and there isn't much detail to the projection, meaning houses won't be there. There will be a smoky wall surrounding the area 360 degrees. Where as I walk closer to my driveway, the vehicles might be in the driveway, but right past my neighbor's houses may be there. But right behind my neighbor's house, that's directly in front of my house, will be a gigantic gray, smoky looking wall that raises all the way up to outer space. But it's not like there's that much distance, because it's like a extremely cloudy day where the clouds are low and the wall only goes up about 200 feet. There's only like 200 feet of visibility, and it gets very gray and cloudy, and it is in every direction. This can happen sometimes. I've actually removed those smoke walls off of willpower. I have a video about it, but I'm not going to go into detail on that right now. These smoke walls are very common amongst astral projectors. Okay, the reason for it, I'm not too sure. Now, in this particular astral projection that I'm going to get into, there was no smoky walls. Everything was loaded in perfectly fine. So then what I did was I walked down my driveway. I walked down the driveway. Now, stuff around the area in front of my house is not the same as real life. It is different every single time. In every astral projection, the environment is different. It is never identical to real life ever, not even one time. So trees may be different. There might be a tree missing. There might be houses will look different than they do in real life. Not every single detail, but mostly every detail will be different except for the basic structure and layout of the area. So there still will be the neighbors' houses where they usually are. The streets will still be structured in the same way in terms of houses lined up on a straight line on a block, and roads in between the houses, and the lawns in front of the houses, and a sidewalk. These basic elements of the structure of the actual reality that you're in waking life are there. But the minor details, like the colors of the houses, sometimes the houses can be 2 stories and they're not 2 stories in real life. There could be cars there that ain't there in real life. At this point, I'm comfortable with all of this. I don't really pay too much attention to it unless I'm trying to. So in this astral projection, I go to the street, which is what I usually do in every astral projection. I usually go out to the street to make sure I have full clarity and I am a sufficient distance away from my actual body for the astral projection to be as clear as it possibly can be. Because for some reason, as I move further away from my body in the bed, it becomes more clear.